Time running out. 1.5 laps to go.
And McMurray in the one, he's trapped on the high side now.
Trouble.
That's Vassar. Jimmy Vassar in the 30.
And he takes Jason Keller with him hard into the outside wall. And then gets hit hard by Mike McLaughlin.
Now this will be the race here. Remember, they will not red flag this race as they come to the white flag and the caution. This is the race for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Well, I'll tell you, that was a hard hit.
This is Jason Keller, runner-up in the series last year. No brakes. Slams into the inside wall.
And he was having a great run, but we need to get him out of that car. Somebody get over and help him get out of that car. Hurry, guys.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. under caution will come to the checkered flag to score his 3rd victory of Speed Weeks, something his famous father did 4 times. 3 Speed Week wins, his 16th career Busch Series victory for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
White flag this time. Green was not able to make the pass coming off turn 4. He has one more lap at him.
Todd's running the low line and David's running the high one, and there he goes.
Traffic. Green's got the momentum.
He's got him.
Drag race down the back straightaway.
I think David will win because he's running that high line, and he's been beating Todd through this end of the racetrack pretty good. They're going to come off pretty dead even here, but I think David's got him.
And Todd got real loose when he jumped back in the throttle.
Good job, David.
And Jamie McMurray gets his 3rd career victory. Trouble up in turn 3. Stacy Compton.
Regan Smith.
Regan collects up Regan Smith there. Leaders half a second apart. 1 lap to go. 3rd place side by side off turn number 4. Bliss underneath Park. They get the white flag.
Keller starting to pull away from Michael Waltrip and David Green in the 37 here. But this is still a battle for 6th.
Back straightaway for Nemechek, final time. He's had 3 top 3s here. Looking for his first Vegas win. Joe Nemechek off turn 4 for his 13th NASCAR Busch Series victory. He beats Kevin Harvick by 4/10 of a second.
Watch this.
3rd place.
Bliss, now here comes another one.
Give it to Mike Bliss and David Green. Todd Bodine racing to find a sponsor for that team, and Jamie McMurray racing for an owner who doesn't care about points, just about winning.
And he has a pretty good cushion behind him, so he can kind of fill Todd out right here. He can overdrive his race car, and he can get by with it.
Todd can get off that corner just a little bit better than McMurray can, but McMurray's going to be tough down here in 3 and 4 now.
That's where he's been tough all day, getting off into turn 3.
He's going to close the gap, but I think it's going to be too little too late. He's there, but he can't make the pass.
Try on the
outside. Off the high side, just like yesterday. Here they come. It's a
wow! And it's McMurray. No, it's not. It's Bodine.
Jamie slides across to finish 2nd.
Man, 2 days in a row. 2 fabulous finishes. Oh, my gosh.
Scott Riggs finishes 3rd. Stacy Compton does finish 4th. And Jay Sauter in the 21 finishes 5th.
Man, how many finishes? Let's race here again tomorrow. What do you say?
Keller and Green right there to pick up some valuable points. 3rd and 4th. 1 to go.
Pretty much clean racetrack for Kevin Harvick.
And Reigns is actually backing up to Keller.
I think everybody's saying, I'm glad this one's over with. Let me just come on home right where I am. David Green's done a good job of getting back to 4th.
Checkered flag for Kevin Harvick.
But I tell you, that is a good run for Tony Rain, the 33 car. Jason Keller 3rd, David Green 4th, Mike Bliss 5th.
I can't believe that 48 car ended up 7th.
Good run for Shane Mill.
They did a great job of repairing that thing after that crash and getting going.
Riggs gets 2nd. Here comes Meal for 3rd. Gets it. And Bodine.
Oh, we got trouble again. Turn 2.
Hermie Sadler pounds the wall in turn 1. And this will be the race.
Caution is out. This will not get a red flag. This is the race coming to the line right now. No, Joe Nemechek off turn 4. The battle's for 3rd between Shane Mill and Todd Bodine.
Nemechek brings him to the caution. Riggs, Meal, Bodine, Blunt, and Spencer. Joe Nemechek takes the checkered flag ahead of Scott Riggs and Shane Meal. For Meal, best career finish, 3rd place. And for Nemechek, his 14th career Busch Series victory.
We know Bliss has got plenty of fuel now.
One driver who doesn't, Ashton Lewis Jr. He's out of gas, coasting on the apron, turn 4. And he stopped.
He stopped. We may get a caution. This could be the race. This will be the race right here. Not enough time for a red flag.
Caution will be out.
I don't think Nemechek can do anything with Dale Jr. down here to the start-finish line.
As long as he hugs the bottom.
Nobody's close enough to help him. Earnhardt Jr. brings them around through the tri-oval. Nemechek looking, but there is nowhere lower to go.
Two laps to go, but this will be the race. That'll be the race. Joe Nemechek comes across in second, Shane Mill in third, Ron Hornaday in fourth, Mike Bliss in fifth. But there is 2 laps to go, but Mike, that's not enough time to get this thing restarted.
He's working it, isn't he?
We've never had this much tension on a caution lap before, I don't think.
He's making sure he don't pass that pace car.
This is what you call don't beat yourself. That's the whole thing right here. He's got it won.
Because every one of these guys had an opportunity a few laps to go to come top off with fuel.
He's got it made now. I believe heck, he'll probably get up on the banking now.
But if that car slows much below pace car speed,
it's still running. He's fine.
He's not going to get on that 18 degrees of banking. He can't pass the pace car, but he wants to stay right with it. Wiggling back and forth.
Don't pass that pace car.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it in a last lap time of 2 minutes, 16 seconds.
It may only been at 70 miles an hour, but it was pretty exciting.
The white flag will wave. Sauter trying to hold on for the final lap and a half here at Nashville.
David's coming. I mean, he is coming in a hurry. His car runs through the center of the corner so strong. He's there.
David Green has caught the leader, Johnny Sauter. They take the white flag, 1.3 miles to go. Green looks to the inside. Sauter, though, will beat him to turn 1.
Johnny didn't close the door. He made like he was going to close the door, but didn't close it. David's got a run coming up out of turn 2. He's alongside.
They nearly touch midway down the back straightaway. It's a horsepower battle to turn number 3. David Green wins it. Sauter will try to come back on the outside.
Wow, what a move. David Green pulled it off.
David Green on the white flag took the lead and has won here in Nashville.
Woo. What a finish.
David Green has won it in dramatic fashion. Johnny Sauter was able to hold on until the very end. But David Green, the former Busch Series champion, has found his way back to victory lane.
Margin stays about the same.
I do not want to go into turn 1 on the last lap with somebody underneath me.
But that's what McMurray has to do.
Look at Jason Keller in the 57 car. He's up there trying to get this position on the white flag lap.
5 cars in that battle.
Boy, Mill got back in the gas hard that time. I think he's going to... No, he didn't quite clear McMurray, and here comes help from behind.
Jason Keller in the 57. They both going to clear Shane Mill. Since Shane Mill will go to the bottom of the racetrack. Remember, this is all a battle for 6th position.
Matt Kenseth is going to be the 7th driver to win a Busch race in 2003. Then it's Waltrip, then it's Harvick, and here they come. Kane, Bodine, McMurray, Keller, and Mill, and David Green.
And Ron Hornaday wraps out the top 10, finishing in 10th position. David Rudeman in the 87 car finishes 11th.
Briggs is... Oh, gosh, we got a car going around on the back. I think it's Hornaday.
All right, this could be the race for the finish right here. This could be it.
Yep, car on the line. Vickers, here comes Briggs on the bottom.
Options out. Harvick will beat him back to the line.
We got wrecked all over the racetrack.
Others all over there now.
Yeah, that's over.
There's another car spinning around.
Checkered flag is out. Kevin Harvick in his 75th Busch Series start. 4 top 3s and 1 10th in 5 races this year.
I believe he's pretty lucky, though, because Scott Reeves was looking awfully good there. I think he may have had a little something for him.
VW can come up with some things, you know, like plug nickels and all those sorts of things. So I'm just a rookie, and I'm learning this stuff from up here in the booth.
I'm right with you, but I'm not so sure if our instructor should be Darrell Waldron. But he is a good instructor.
He's a good guy.
We would have to say. Ron Hornaday Jr. on the white flag lap. 1 lap to go.
They're not sure if they want to cheer yet or wait.
They're excited. The crew is up on the wall as they watch him work his way through the backstretch into 3 and 4. And as he comes out of turn number 4, the checkered flag will fly for Ron Hornaday, winning the Gould Pumps ITT Industries 200.
He made a lot of people's life miserable in that first 100.
Oh, trouble. Here we go. Round turn 4.
It's Biffle. And through the haze comes Marlin. Marlin. No, it's not the 19.
Casey Mears.
Right. You know what? I don't think Biffle hit anything.
Caution is not out. They have not thrown a caution flag yet. Now, there it is. There it is.
We just about got to. All these guys are going to run over each other. I hate it when they do that. The smoke, you know, that smoke really messes you up.
Kyle Busch, best finish in a series debut in the NASCAR Busch Series with an asterisk. Terry Labonte won here in his first Busch race in 1985, but of course he was already an established Winston Cup star.
Don't want to make anybody mad, but that was my car Terry was driving.
Was it?
Yeah, it really was.
So you were following.
I was following, and I asked him, you know, I didn't feel like driving that weekend. I said, you want to drive my car? And he drove the car and won the race.
Give a wheel burn if you want. Just a kiss.
Matt Kenseth is the winner of the CarQuest Auto Parts 300. Kyle Busch comes home in a debut 2nd place. Briggs giving it all he's got, but he's going to come up with another top 3 finish.
Boy, he's trying.
He's trying every way he can.
He has poured that thing down in there the last couple of laps, but it just won't quite stick for him. Vickers goes by the 25.
That's 5th place. And here it is for the money off turn 4. Joe Nemechek picks up his 3rd Busch Series win of the year.
Happy birthday to me!
Scott Briggs is 2nd. David Green, good run for him, 3rd. Matt Kenseth 4th, and Brian Vickers comes home 5th.
Scott Riggs said, you know what? I'm going to get a big enough lead. If I even mess up a little bit on that last lap, David Green is not getting anywhere near me.
Looks like they're going to have 1 car to contend with. Johnny Sauter.
So the white flag is out. David Green made up some ground coming out of turn number 2. He's running out of time. Scott Riggs. Now just 1 more corner in that Nesquik Ford. He'll become the first repeat winner at the Nashville Super Speedway, and the 2nd time this year he has won. Scott Riggs beats David Green to the line with David Stremme in the number 3 spot.
The 25 of Bobby Hamilton Jr. He has put some distance between himself and Jason Keller. This time around, the white flag will be displayed. Kevin Moss shows him the white. 1.5 miles to go for Bobby Hamilton.
Jason Keller was doing a good job. You can see 25 car start to pull away just a little bit. Jason did a great job of keeping behind him as long as he did.
Bobby Hamilton, we talked about it during the race. He was the strongest. He led the first 84 laps of this race. And the most important one is coming up as he comes out of turn number 4. The crowd's on their feet. The checkered flag flies. His 2nd career victory here in Kentucky.
And just right behind this group, as we see Jason Keller comes across the stripe. There'll be 3 laps to go. Todd Bodine in the 92 car. The reason these guys are in the position they are in points, they continue to turn bad days into good days. They came to pit road. They got their 4 tires, and he's up in the 9th position as he just went by Bobby Hamilton Jr. It looks like the day for Mike Bliss may be done. He's going to have 3 DNFs in a row as he's barely moving at the end of the backstretch. But I tell you who's moving as he comes 2 laps to go. In fact, the caution is out. The caution is out. But we get the 2 laps to go. That probably was the race right there. The red flag number for the day was 5 laps, so we will not get this race restarted. Anything 245 laps or less, we would get a red flag. So that may have been the race right there for Jason Keller. Brian Vickers came across in second. David Stremme in the 1 car came across in third. Ron Hornaday in fourth. And David Ruderman came across in fifth.
So it's Keller, Vickers, Ron Hornaday, David Stremme, David Ruderman in the top 5 as Keller's team celebrates a much-needed victory.
Yeah, all of our top points guys came home with a good finish. David Green finishes 6th. Scott Riggs finishes 7th. Todd Bodine, in fact, the top 3 in points, finished 6th, 7th, and 8th.
And the white flag is up. Final lap at Daytona.
And Junior just not letting let Michael get right behind him. He keeps moving around on the racetrack. Michael is on the outside of him, inside of him. He can't get a good pull on the 8 car.
Yeah, he's breaking that trap as much as he can.
And the cars behind him just aren't able to push him hard enough to get to Junior. What you got here is a case of the fastest car pulling the pack around. Half a lap to go.
But was that Michael just said, I can't get up to him?
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead every lap on July 4th at Daytona. His 4th consecutive NASCAR Busch Series restrictor plate win and his 3rd in 3 tries this season. Earnhardt Jr. takes the Winn-Dixie 250. Dominant performance tonight, leading all 100 laps. White flag is up.
Bring it to the white. Give us one more.
Final lap at Chicagoland for Bobby Hamilton Jr. What a dominating performance. Jamie McMurray led 5 laps, Jason Keller 4, Casey Mears the first 2, Scott Riggs a couple, Brian Vickers 1. Most all of those laps led have been during green flag pit stops. Bobby Hamilton Jr. is going to lead 186 of 200 laps. He's going to get his 2nd win in just a little over a month, and his 3rd NASCAR Busch Series victory, a hometown win for the team owners. Hamilton Jr. takes the Tropicana Twister 300 at Chicagoland. So they're coming to the white flag.
I think Harvick used all that he had with about 10 laps to go. He tried and gave everything he had and just found out he didn't have quite enough to get by the 37 car.
And David did not make a mistake. I mean, he ran his race and he did what he had to do.
And he's off turn 2. Final set of corners coming up. David Green got the lead from Kevin Harvick just after a restart at lap 153. Harvick's applied pressure, but David has not faltered. The former NASCAR Busch Series champion is going to get his 2nd win of 2003. For a 2nd week in a row, the Busch Series regulars hold off the ambushers, and David Green wins in New Hampshire. White flag is up. Final lap here at Pikes Peak. Scott Wimmer seeking his 5th career NASCAR Busch Series win. Lewis ducks to his inside, but gives the leader plenty of room. And somewhere up in Pocono on Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania, Bill Davis is smiling broadly. The team owner for Kenny Wallace and Ward Burton in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series is about to watch his NASCAR Busch Series team take the checkered flag.
But of course, Gail Davis calls all the shots on this team.
Of course she does. And Gail's going to cash a nice check after Scott Wimmer wins the Trim Spa Dream Body 250 at Pikes Peak.
Got one.
Trouble. David Green, the championship leader, spinning off the final corner. Does it cost him any spots? No.
Two laps to go as we watch the battle for 3rd spot. But just imagine what's going through Brian Vickers' mind right now, the 5 car. As he's got a lap and a half to go, he's going to win his 1st NASCAR Busch Series race.
I know he is either crying or smiling ear to ear right now with 1 lap to go.
Oh, contact! The synchronized spins in turn 3 in the race for 3rd place. The white flag is out. The caution has not waved. Brian Vickers is on the final lap of this race. Even if the caution waves now, they're racing back to the checkered flag.
And the track is clear.
Yep. 19-year-old Brian Vickers driving for Rick Hendrick. is going to take the checkered flag and become a first-time NASCAR Busch Series winner. What a race. What a job by Brian Vickers.
He did a great job. Took his time, raced Shane Mill very clean, over and over and over again every lap, and then it paid off. I'm so glad to see a first-time winner here tonight. Great job by Brian Vickers.
And the word has just come in. The race is over.
All right.
Kevin Harvick has won. For Kevin Harvick, his third win of 2003 in 9 starts in this 21 car this year. All right, Michael Waltrip is coming to the white flag. He's 2 seconds clear of second place. And the final lap for Waltrip here at Bristol. And Harvick can't get by this, guys. Got Mike Wallace blowing up as the leaders make their last lap around, smoking out the speedway. And for Michael Waltrip, going to lead 50 laps on the night and pick up his first win of 2003. Michael Waltrip wins the Food City 250 at Bristol. 1.5 seconds over Ron Hornaday. Look at this. Briggs crashing at the checkered flag. There he is, the 19-year-old from Thomasville, North Carolina. 3-time national go-karting champion. His father put together an effort to try and bring him up to the NASCAR Busch Series level a year ago. Somewhat underfunded, but they had good equipment, good people. Brian got some experience. Took a couple of hard lessons, too. I remember he pounded the inside wall here at Darlington in a crash a year ago.
Yeah, we showed you that in our pre-race tease today. That 40 car hitting the inside wall. Same person driving the 5 car.
Scooped up by Ricky Hendrick to drive this 5 car this season. Took them a little while, took them till August to get their first win. By some people's standards, that's not very long. I think they expected more sooner. He's a very soft-spoken young man, but a very confident young man. And he's done one more lap to go to victory lane at Darlington. White flag is up for Brian Vickers.
Bring her home, bud. Bring her home.
I talked with Brian this morning about what it would mean for him to win here at Darlington. He said, I know the track's history. It would be big. To sum it up in a few words. He talked for a little bit longer than that, but it's bottom line, it would be big. Final set of corners. Another victory for Hendrick Motorsports. NASCAR Busch Series win number 2. And a checkered flag at Darlington for Brian Vickers.
That's the kind of skill work I want right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
This sounds soft-spoken there. Yeah. Pumped up, huh? Big Crew got in the lead on that last set of stops. And he did the rest. The future of NASCAR right there in that picture. 19-year-old and 18-year-old.
And the future of Hendrick Motorsports. Both these guys drive for Rick Hendrick.
Kenseth has led the most laps tonight, 114 of the 248 that have been run. These last 2 might be the most important. Trouble behind him. David Stremmy's been stuffed up into the outside wall. He keeps going. We stay under green. We're on the last lap. Sauter with a chance to try and come back. Will he put the bumper to him in 3? Looking low. He hit him. Kenseth at the racetrack. Johnny Sauter's going to come through to the checkered flag. You think he wasn't upset? He's mad now. Kenseth came home 6th. And the green flag and white flag are out at Dover. A 1-mile shootout to the finish. Hamilton Jr. looking low on Vickers. Vickers to block to the inside.
A little bit loose there. Nope. Tried to get him a little bit arrow loose. Here comes Hornaday in the back there with fresh tires.
Not a factor for the win. He's racing for 3rd or 4th. And it doesn't look like Hamilton Jr. can do anything with Vickers.
No pressure.
3rd win of 2003. Brian Vickers. Look at the race for 4th. Kane squeezed the spot ahead of Mike Bliss. All right, here we go. Pace truck is off.
It's somewhere in there.
Somewhere in the vicinity of.
Yes. Okay, good start. Good start.
Hamilton Jr., David Green, Greg Biffle, Kevin Harvick, Jason Keller, the top 5. 1 lap to go at Kansas. Green to the inside. Hamilton Jr.'s in trouble. Into the wall in turn 1.
Oh, no.
missed a shift or ran out of gas.
They have not called for the caution. So they'll race back to the finish line because of where Hamilton Jr.'s car is. They're going to let him race back to the stripe. David Green is going to pick up the win.
It is, from what I understand, the rule is not supposed to happen that way. I'll be very interested to see how this plays out.
Third win of 2003 for David Green, and they get the caution flag at the finish line. Coming to the white flag. We've seen things go wrong on the last lap here before. Let's see. Final mile and a half. Greg Biffle took the lead at lap 20 for the first time in this race.
There's about 1964 that Richard Petty was leading this race about right here on the last lap. Blew a right front tire. Fred Lorenzen won.
Well, Biffle can just about coast home from here.
He gets through the corner.
Good job, Eric Phillips. Great job, 7 guys.
Checkered flag. Greg Biffle wins at Charlotte by 12 seconds over Michael Waltrip. A dominating performance today, leading 118 of the 200 laps. White flag is up for Bobby Hamilton Jr. Trying to pick up his third win of the NASCAR Busch Series season. What a steady, determined pursuit of Johnny Sauter he made. Tell you what,
What he had to do.
Come on, buddy. Give me
Put a
2
lot
more
of pressure
corners,
on
then
him.
you can holler. 2 more corners.
And the crew did a nice job, too, getting that car where it needs to be at the end of the race.
To the line, Bobby Hamilton. Thanks, Harold Holly.
Marines are going to victory lane here in Memphis. Bobby Hamilton Jr. wins the Samstown 250 with a dramatic late pass on Johnny Sauter for his third win of the season.
White flag's out, buddy. 1 more. Bring it home.
One more lap for Greg Biffle. Greg Biffle in his 11th NASCAR Busch Series race of 2003, his 10th with the team. They've really come on lately, finished third at Kansas City, won the race at Charlotte. Had some tough luck at Memphis last weekend when they gave up the pole for Biffle to get in the car on race day, got involved in an early crash. But they've made up for it here today in Atlanta. Greg Biffle with a late rally to the front, and he wins the Aaron's 312 by 0.8 of a second over Matt Kenseth.
Another place.
And the leading winner in the NASCAR Busch Series in 2003 becomes Bobby Hamilton Jr. Series leading 4th win of the season. Rain shortened, darkness shortened. Hamilton Jr., the winner in the Bashers 200 at Phoenix. Final lap at Rockingham. Looking for his third straight NASCAR Busch Series win at this racetrack. Kind of been the dominant driver on the day today. He'll have led 126 of the 197 laps. Long runs with a fault of his car. But he got a break that he needed. With a late caution flag, he was able to reload and get away from the field for there. Target House 200 to Jamie McMurray. Caution flag is out. Got a car on the wall and one. Race is over as they run. Field frozen with the yellow flag as it comes out. It looks like it was Jay Sauter who got into the wall in turn 1 in the 75 car.
Heavy contact with the Food Country car. But you know what? The caution flag cost Brian Vickers 5 points. 5 points. Because he passed Kyle Busch coming to the line, but I think they froze him before he made the pass.
20-year-old Brian Vickers out of Thomasville, North Carolina, started racing in go-karts. As a youngster, 3-time national go-kart racing champion. You heard the story a few moments ago about his father spending the money out of the family business to establish Brian Vickers' racing career, attracted the attention of one of the biggest team owners of all, Rick Hendrick, and put him in position for this championship. White flag is up, and Casey Kane is on his final lap in pursuit of his first NASCAR Busch Series win. Enumclaw, Washington is the place. It's Casey Kane, a NASCAR Busch Series winner for the first time. He takes the Ford 300 at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Off of turn number 4, David Green is going to finish 9th. It's not going to be enough And the 2003 NASCAR Busch Series champion is Brian Vickers, driving for Hendrick Motorsports.
Congratulations, Brian. Fantastic job, boys.
What an epic struggle this was today for all of these teams. NASCAR Busch Series champions,